Not all superheroes wears capes. Some wear wellies. Wellies.
Is that right with you?
That's fine, yeah.
Good stuff. And we are recording.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Patreon and Spotify special with the most famous white van man in the Republic of Ireland, as the man says.
David say that, yeah.
This is the bits that we get into the nitty gritty of that. And we were just talking earlier on with you, David, and you went through a hard time there with the lady having the birth and all that.
Yeah.
Tough.
Real bad. That morning, happy out. Newborn child, 2-year-old, happy out. Public health nurse comes, does her check on the baby, does her check on Sharon. And the public health nurse comes up to me, her blood pressure's high. So herself has kind of a blood pressure problem.
Yeah.
But at that time it was 180 over 100 or something like that. So the public health nurse went away for a while and came back. And Sharon did her own test and her own blood pressure. She goes, Dave, it's 220. I was like, huh? So your one came back. She goes, I'll have to take her to Castlebar. So Sharon went up to the maternity ward with Eire, our newborn child.
Yeah.
And within seconds, they had her on a drip. 220 over 180.
So
they went into panic mode, basically.
Through the roof.
So basically what happened, that was a Tuesday. Eire was taken off Sharon. Sharon didn't see Eire until Sunday. They took Eire away. Eire was due a bottle or whatever, changed nappy, they did all that. And I went in and I was like, well, what's going on here? Like, and the people there could see I was fairly well, I was very worried, like.
Yeah.
At the time, my wife, mother of my 2 kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But very, very scary.
Yeah. I'll be truthful about it. Our 2 little girlings as well were both emergency C-sections.
Yeah, well, our first was emergency, but second one was planned.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? But you obviously know, so
Yeah.
the section, 6 weeks, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But, no.
But when Celia May was born, God bless her, we nearly lost Rose. And then the second time, there was a mistake made with the sewing up, we'll call it, or that. There was a part that should have been taken out, forgotten. So I was downstairs feeding Annie, expecting Rose down,
Yeah.
And then I was told she had gone back into the theatre again to be opened up the second time, and very close. Very close. And you see, I'm sure myself and yourself are 2 good wild men and all that.
Yeah.
You do worry.
Yeah.
You do be really worried.
No, like, you just go into, I went into panic mode. I was like, what am I supposed to do here? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
as good as men are,
Yeah.
but we do need the women in our lives, like.
Oh, certainly. And you do.
Well, behind every good man, there's a good woman.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
That's no word. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's 100% true. Do you know this man? I'm starting to follow him now on TikTok. Is he the Irish fridge man or fridge van or something like that?
Frigo man?
Frigo man is what it is, yeah. He seems like a bit of a character, so he does.
Well, he's a Galway man, like.
Yes.
Yeah. He's out in Poland or somewhere like that. Did you see his first video?
No.
He took inspiration from me, so he says. And the way he did it, I took inspiration from Eire Haulage. I'm going to do what he does, except I'm not going to take the crap from the people.
Yeah.
And he doesn't take the crap from the people.
No, he's dead right. So he is.
But he commented on my video there. I put up a video last morning. He goes, while you were asleep, I'm after doing 800 kilometers.
Yeah, but there's no word of the time difference.
No.
That's
but I love his stuff. Like, his video comes up, like. He's not getting a lot of views and stuff like that.
I must find out. I must message him and find out, is he round for the Christmas or something like that? Because I'll be truthful about it. Yourself, there's a lot of people that I'd be looking at, but I mightn't just follow everyone, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I just like fellas who are doing a day's work and Do you know? Putting something out there, do you know? It's
Well, he came into my live there a couple of weeks ago. He does stuff with Cuddy as well. He used to do something with lawnmowers or something, he was saying. Before he decided, I'm out of here, like.
Yes.
So he went over to Poland. He works 3 weeks on, 1 week off.
Yes.
He's a great life, though. And he's driving a Renault.
Ah.
But he doesn't like the Renault. You know what I mean?
He doesn't like it, no?
No.
Ah. Oh, yeah. If you have a Renault, your sound, so yeah. Forget what I said. Well, what? How do I put it then? The next thing that I kind of want to get on, do you know? It's not easy at the moment to make business work. Do you know? It's not easy.
No.
As I says, is there ever times where it's tight or hard or, do you know?
I had a meeting with the accountant last weekend.
Yes.
He called me. He goes, when you get a phone call from the accountant, things are bad. Like, you
Yeah.
know, in my book anyway. He goes, I'm never ringing with good news. I was like, not really, no. And so he called me in anyway, and he goes, this is what's at the moment. I was like, yeah. He goes, is there light? Oh, I said, there is light, yeah. I said, I've loads of plans. He goes, in fairness, you have plans, and everything I've said to him over the years, I have it already done.
Yeah.
I'm a man of my word when it comes to that. If I have something in my head, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he said to me there, we'll say June and July, geez, it was a great 2 months. And then the 2 months after that, it was...
Yes.
So being self-employed, for me anyway, it's up and down.
Yeah.
I'm like way out in Sligo in the middle of the river, the bay, jumping over waves.
Yeah.
I have a song that I listen to every day, Miley Cyrus, The Climb, because I'm climbing that mountain every day.
Good man.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I just love that song. And then there's another one. I'd have an all day and I'd be down, oh, jeez, what am I going to do? 5, keep on moving.
Yeah.
And there's another one then, what is it? Reach for the stars. There's certain words in it.
S Club 7.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you a good one about them. I brought 2 of them out on the town in Sligo.
Yeah?
Yeah. The blonde, and there was a black fella in it. Was it Bradley or something his name was? And there was a pub in Sligo called the Gareth Oak, and S Club 7 had been reduced to 2 when they landed to Sligo. So and it was, they done their performance in that, you know.
Yeah.
And it's one of those, you know, these used to be filling out stadiums and all this, and here they were in, in Sligo.
Yeah.
And I rocked up to the 2 of them, and I says, you'll come out for the night.
Yeah.
And they did. And we had an absolutely fantastic hour or 2 around Sligo.
Yeah.
And I brought them to the kebab shop at the end of the night. So I did. But it's strange, there's people, how would you say, you see them when you're younger and you think, oh yeah, they're super famous or that. And you forget that they're normal people.
Yeah.
Do you know? Everyone, as I just say, everyone is just a normal person trying to do their best and whatever.
Well, what I love about it, you have all these big people, would say Apple and Amazon, load of money.
Yeah.
We're all going to the same place.
Oh, it'll be a 6x3 hole for all of us.
And we can't take it with us.
No. There's no tow bar in a heart.
No.
So there isn't.
You know what I mean? I don't know, like, I was offered a job there last year.
Yeah.
Told, park up my van, do mammoth event stuff, but go working for a fella. I was offered $700 a week after tax and drive you a Sprinter. And I was like, no. And I said, no, I'll keep going the way I'm going.
Well, I admire your bravery
Mm-hmm.
because it must have crossed your mind. It must have been tempting in some regard.
Oh, it was, yeah. It was, because it's the only time I get to drive a Sprinter. Because I'll never be able to afford one.
Yeah.
People always say to me, buy a Sprinter. €70,000 for a fan, €70,000 towards a roof of a house. That's more my way, like. You know what I mean?
I'd never go down the old finance route, as the man says. Did you ever look into the lease hire or any of that stuff?
Sure, who's going to lease a van to me? 140,000 kilometres a year?
Well, I know, but
They would fleece me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, it's...
I did look into it.
What you're at is very hard to... Do you know?
Yeah, but
it's hard, like.
It's not a job when you love what you do.
Well, that's it, because you're.
I don't have a job like.
Yeah, you're the happiest looking man that I ever. Do you then, when you're driving long hours?
Yeah.
How do you fill the hours? What do you listen to? I know you listen to a bit of music or that, but do you listen to podcasts? Do you know?
Well, yesterday I was watching YouTube, so I have YouTube Premium.
Yes.
So I have a lovely fancy radio in the van.
Yeah, yeah.
And what comes up on your ugly head? Do you know what I mean?
Sorry for your trouble, so yeah.
Yeah, but that conversation with you and Long Acre, I was driving away and I was like, what's going on here? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It was just absolutely brilliant.
You enjoyed it?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, well, I'm glad to hear that. So.
But like the 3 hours with you and Cuddy,
Yeah.
I was like, what's going on here? Like,
But wasn't David Fierce brave to have someone like me on? Do you know what I mean?
well, people are always saying stuff about you.
Yeah.
And the way I look at it, if there was something wrong with you, would David Cuddy really have you on his podcast?
I still think he was brave.
Oh, he probably was, yeah.
I think he was brave because some people, some people would have the height of time for you, and then there's other people that really try to run you into the ground.
Oh, yeah.
I
see that every day. They don't understand it, like.
Well, apart from that, they don't know you. And they've never... You see, that's the bit that was kind of get on my tits a little bit, is how do you presume you know someone from what you've seen of them in 30 and 40 seconds clips on the internet? Do you know?
It's not possible.
So that's what I'm saying. This will open a lot of people's eyes about yourself for that, because, you have an hour or 2 hours or that in someone's company to get to know them a bit.
Yeah.
Do you know? And it's like there's one character, and I was good mates with him. I still am mates, but we had a little bit of a disagreement, do you know? But I heard every sort of story under the sun about this man, and none of them were good. And then I met him out one night.
Yeah.
And I was chatting to him, and he chatted to me. Then the next thing, we kind of were friends, and we'd done a lot of traveling and that together, and do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I had just said, I'm going to judge you on what I've heard about you, then we would have never had, and myself and himself had balls of trips and enjoyed ourselves thoroughly, and do you know?
Yeah.
So as I said, I reckon if you give someone a chance, you do get to know them a little bit, do you know? So.
Well, sure, that's the thing. Everybody deserves a chance. Sometimes people deserve 2 chances.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But...
Were you a bit wild when you were younger?
Oh, my mother had to report me to the guards trying to stop me going mad, like. I swear to God.
What were you up to?
Just madness. I'm 39 in a couple of days.
Yeah.
The van outside the door is number 39.
Smashing and...
Buy a car. Right. I had a thing when I first got into cars. Every 3 months they used to calve.
Yeah.
But I would drive the living daylights out of them.
Yeah.
I can tell you Toyota are not the best built cars in the world.
You wouldn't have been getting them at the tail end of their life, though.
Yeah. No, but there was my brother, Darren Harrington, official, right?
Yeah.
He had a Starlet. We tried to kill this yoke. We couldn't do it.
You won't kill a Starlet.
No, and we were doing racer things as you do, like.
Yeah.
And we're over in Killarney. He goes, just Dave, I can't race it. I said, I'm beside you. I'll tell you what to do. We won that race. Yeah.
By God.
Up and down the straight. Then there was another time, now lad from Bantry in Cork, I'm from Kimere. He brought over his car. He didn't realise I was driving an automatic Vectra.
Yes.
And the idiot was racing me on my own road.
You knew the bins.
Oh, yeah, but he blew his engine, I blew my gearbox by the end of the night. Yeah.
There's not as much of that now.
No. See, that's the thing, right? There was no phones, there was no Facebook, there was no Snapchat. Stuff we done when we were younger. If we did that now.
The car scene in Ireland before the crash was outrageous.
Do you remember the World Rally was here in Sligo?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
I was up with it. I was up with it. I used to drive down from, we'll say, Bundoran to Sligo.
Sebastian Loeb was in it at the time. And there was, but he crashed, was it Grenhelm or something like that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think he crashed. But like, there before the bushed, when block layers and plasters and sparkies and that were on savage money, I mean, I'm not joking you, there was there was Nissan Skylines, there was every sort of car, and they weren't that old.
No,
That's
no,
the
no.
part people forget. They
Yeah.
weren't that old at the time. Jeez, there was some nice cars in the country that time.
Yeah.
Like what you're looking at now, the Jettas and these cars that they're doing now.
Yeah. Straight pipes, black smoke.
Yeah, but there was young fellas that time that had Subarus. Do you
Yeah.
know? People just realise it was. Jeez, if you couldn't make money that time, there was something wrong with you. Honest to God, so there
Yeah.
was.
Sure, I had a Punto at the time.
Yeah.
Put a body kit on it.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I was the first person in Ireland to have the body kit. The body kit cost me £1,000 or euro, whatever it was at the time.
Yeah.
Me being the big man I was, drove into the site, engine fell out of the car.
Oh, fuck.
Just had no care in the world. There was so much money coming in, like.
Yeah.
You never thought it was going to end.
Well, my dream car when I was 15, 16 was a 106 GTI with an Akasi body kit on it.
Right.
And I still, to this day, if I come into a right few pound, I will have one of them, so I will. And I'll just park it. That's what I'm going to do. That was my dream car. So
My dream car is a twin cam.
yeah.
Red over black.
Yeah.
Cibbies, 4 Cibbies in the front.
How much are they going now? They must be going wild
fucking-
money.
I'd buy another Renault before I'd have one of them. We'll put it that way.
Yes. Yeah, but it will say if money was no
Oh, if
issue.
money, I'm telling you, if money was no object,
Yeah,
I'd be straight on to someone over in Japan, bring me one back.
yeah. Twin cam.
Yep. And I would blacken every road Mayo. That'd be guaranteed fact.
It wouldn't be a crossroad safe.
No, definitely not.
Well, I must say, there's a lot of people gives out about, the what's it called, donuts and all of this crap.
Yeah.
I don't mind it at all. Because my thing with it is, you have to be working to be buying the tyres and buying the petrol and the whole lot of it. It's not that dangerous spinning round in a circle.
No.
It's not that dangerous. Whereas, and I have to admit it, or that the racing is dangerous. When we were younger and first got our licenses and that,
Yeah.
and out on roads, and if you got chased by guards turning off lights and stuff like that was stupid. So it was,
It was, but you can't do that now. Like in those times, we had good times. Like
Yeah.
they were dangerous times.
Yeah,
We had no care for the world.
yeah,
I remember going up to Waterford.
yeah,
We had a crew called Munster Retro. We were blocking up roads all over the place and everything.
racing on them.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
racing up in Waterford, up in the port.
Or would you be on drags or?
Well, they
Benz
boys
and
would be
all
with their
that?
Subarus and the whole lot, and VTEC Civics and everything.
Yeah.
And sure, all I had was a bucket of shit.
Yeah, but it's listen.
But like, I'm trying to see if we can meet up now,
Yeah,
because I guarantee you that thing outside the door
yeah.
will be a lot better than what they have.
You
know what I mean?
reckon they run out of tables.
No, like the lads follow me, like, and they said, "Jesus Christ, you've come an awful long way, like,
Yeah.
from my younger days."
Yeah,
You know what I mean? There's people at home. I drive into town. They think I'm making all this up, like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? But
You're proud of yourself.
I'm proud of where I've got to. Yeah,
Good man.
I'm in Mayo since 2020.
Yeah. And you have a business.
I have 2 businesses.
Yeah,
I have 2 kids,
yeah.
and I have a wife. And I probably would have the most famous fan in Ireland.
But that is a lot to do in 4 years. Do you know? All cotton aside, in 4 years, 2 children, bit of a business, 2 businesses going, fair fucking play to you.
About 6 years ago, I said to a fella, I said to a heap of fellas, I'm going to have a van. It's going to have my name all over it. I'm going to have lights, allies, the whole lot. People are going to flash the lights and they're going to stop me and say, "Hello, David."
Yeah,
I was in Wexford there a couple of weeks ago. Your man goes, "Jeez, you weren't lying." I was like, "What do you want about?" "You told us you were going to have the van done up to the nines. A lad stopped in the street in Blackwater. David, how are you getting on?"
yeah,
And drove up the road. And your man goes, "You weren't lying."
yeah,
But I've been at this since 2011. People think I'm only around a year.
yeah,
I'm at this a long time, like,
yeah.
but did I ever think I'd be as big as I am? No. But I'm not big, if you get me. I'm still, me and you, we're still on the same page.
Yeah,
But there's other people there who just think No, he's just an asshole.
Ah, there's what's it
No, but
called?
what they don't get, like, when they're typing to me and you, they don't really understand what they're actually doing. Like,
Yeah.
do their mother and father know what they're doing on their phone?
No.
That's
No.
the scary thing, like.
Yeah, well, my thing with it was, I remember vividly one fella, and he wrote a very derogatory thing about me. And I was in Molly Fulton's one day. It was a restaurant down here. And he was there with the wife and the couple children or that. And I just went over. To him at the table, and I says, I want to talk to you about what you said here. And he looked like he was about to choke at the table. And I says, you have a lot more going on in your life, I says, than to be trying to run me down online. And I don't think, like Mike Tyson said it, if people still felt that they'd get a thump in the mouth for what they said, they wouldn't say as much,
Yeah. That's the thing, like.
Yeah.
Like, all these people that are typing this stuff to us, if we typed it to them, how would they feel, I wonder?
Oh, yeah, well, look, there's a lot more dangerous thing goes on than what goes on online, you know what I mean? And everyone's entitled to their opinion and entitled to what they say.
Yeah.
But don't ever think that there isn't some day where you might be asked what you meant by it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Can
mean?
you remember your first real bad comment, like? 'Cause
No.
I can remember mine, and it's not long ago.
No.
I was live on TikTok,
Yeah.
and a lad commented, you like playing with yourself while you're watching your daughter?
That's sick.
That's what I got. A lot of people screenshotted it. We blocked him. Back in another account, same thing. Back in another account, same thing. I went to the guards about that one.
I don't blame you, to
But
be honest.
they were like saying,
they do nothing.
do nothing.
Yeah.
I said, if I ever find him, I'll sort it out myself, like.
If you're a politician, I would you send something like that.
Oh, yeah, exactly, yeah.
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 And did it hurt? Oh, it did, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you a good one.
But that's no go.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
You wouldn't say that your worst enemy, like.
No. I seen there, we had a lady came here, and she wanted to rent the grounds down there for having her festival. She had seen that we had a stage, this, that, and the other, and I says, well, this is the price. And she says, no bother. Sound. But as it transpired, there was an entire group of people in this country who had taken it upon themselves to despise this woman. So I got all these emails, don't allow her to have her thing there.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, she's paid for it, so it's nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
Do you know? And one night, I'd say it was at 12:30, 1 o'clock. Phone rings, I was in bed with Rose. Are you allowing this one to use your place? I says, who's this? And he says, I'll burn you out of it. And I thought, right. I says, who's this? Gone. Phone gone. So herself heard that. And I'm used to threats.
Yeah.
And my thing with threats is that if someone's going to do it, they won't tell you. Do you know what I mean? But it frightened herself.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know? Frightened herself. As I says, that's one of the things, you put yourself out there. A lot of people listening needs to know that if you do put yourself out there, it's not all sunshine and roses.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not.
Well, the way it is, if you can't take it, no point giving it.
Yeah, but we're not giving it. That's the trouble.
Yeah, but there is people giving it.
Yeah.
But they can't take it.
Yeah.
I know certain people there.
Well, I admire you, I must say, because it just flows off you like water off a fucking duck's back. Do you know what I mean? There's people there and I wouldn't listen to it. Do you know? Whereas you take a screenshot of what was said and then you talk about it.
Yeah.
You don't block them. They're back again a day or two after saying something else. I get fed up with that, to be truthful about it. And now a word from our sponsors.
You're probably always wondering what these bottles are all about. I'll give you a wee heads up. Folks, what we're going to talk about now is beetroot. Now, I've based my bottles around beetroot, and the benefits of the beetroot is it boosts athletic performances, helps stroke prevention, and that's what it does, massively helps benefit the heart. It's a natural immune booster. Listen, I would love to put a health claim in the bottle and say natural immune booster. We're not allowed to, but the bottom line is, when by any 4 weeks, they're not a one bottle wonder bottle, you'll not do it overnight. So try it for 4 weeks, it'll cost you no more than about €48. What's not to like about that?
When the storm hits and the power goes out, you shouldn't be left stuck. The handcrafted Donnelly rocket stove gives you reliable cooking anywhere, anytime. Using just small bits of wood, it's efficient, eco-friendly, and built to last. Cook outdoors with confidence, whether it's for emergencies, camping, or everyday use. Order yours today at donnellystoves.com and use code Conway EXP for €10 off your order.
See, the amount of traffic I have. Would you have known me if I wasn't posting the hate comments? Would you have followed me?
Probably, well, I wouldn't know you, because it's the hate comments that seems to be your most popular videos.
Like when you have big business people in Ballina coming up to me in the street.
Yeah.
Jesus, love how you deal with the assholes.
Yeah.
And they come up to me and I'm like, I'm looking at these, like these are big people with businesses, and I'm like, okay. Like, my wife's uncle is over in Chicago.
Yeah.
And he said to Sharon there, he was home a couple of weeks ago, David needs a second van. He's following me on TikTok, and he's over in America.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone is following me. A couple of weeks ago there, I was getting, we're getting slated by an old lad up in Dublin.
Yeah.
But he has no realised who was messaging me on TikTok at the exact same time, and they were watching him saying, what's this fella at like? This is another fella that had his own business and give me hate comments and then started attacking my brother, the whole lot like. But he has
what business is he in? Like,
he's in the same business as me. But I suppose he only had 400 or 500 followers, whereas I have whatever 9,000 followers, whatever it is like. But I think he's jealous. It's the only thing. It's either that or I'm from Kerry and he doesn't like Kerry people.
But what is? And God forgive me for saying it, because I don't know. I've lost all concept of it altogether. Is there people who are concerned about how many followers people has?
I couldn't give a damn about it.
Neither could I.
No.
You know, and thanks to everyone for doing it.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't bother me, honest to God, if it was 10,000 or fucking 100,000. It wouldn't bother me one.
Sure, when we get to 10,000, whatever. I was talking to Garen Noon. I did a job for Garen Noon a couple of weeks ago.
He seems to be a nice lad.
Same as me and you.
Yeah.
And I said to him about TikTok. He goes, social media.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He goes, send me a message and you have the video up, I'll share it. I don't even know if he shared the video. If he did, he did it.
Well, I seen a video with him and you brought furniture up the country or something for him.
So I brought all his gear up for him, yeah.
Yeah, and he was basically thanking you for it. But I don't know, was that you or him or who it was? Do you know what I mean? But I seen a video of it.
Oh, yeah.
So I did.
Yeah, no, I put it up.
Yeah.
And my own family in Offaly, how'd you get that job?
Yeah.
They don't get it. Like, I can work for any Tom, Dick and Harry in the country.
But how did you get the job?
Well, I presume Garen rang you. And you
well, his mother rang me. She had me on Facebook first and then messaged me. And sent me your links. Next she goes, I've been watching you on TikTok. I mean, everybody's watching on TikTok, like.
And, like, it's a tough enough way to use, like, it's a lot easier to take out a radio ad or something like, or if they're more than just the presence or the advertising to it.
Would your business work without TikTok?
That's what I meant.
I got it. I think that was the crux of it, wasn't it?
That's a very good question. And I don't know if it would now or not. Because...
like, you have your run.
Yeah.
That's your bread and butter.
Yeah.
But you have to get the private work to top that up. How do you get the private work nowadays without TikTok? Or social media, some description?
This is the thing. When I do a job, where's it from? Snapchat. Where's it from? TikTok. Where's it from? Word of mouth. But there's something amiss for me. You asked me that, right? And I don't know if I can answer that because I suppose I can answer it because a couple of weeks ago I didn't have my van. And I had my Eire Haulage number plate.
Yeah.
Nobody flashed me. That van out there today, every one of our fingers and toes here, we don't have enough. That's how many people flashed me today. First flash this morning was
But that's the
5 o'clock this morning. I got a
that-
message on TikTok.
that's the sign, right? And listen, anyone who's listening, if you want to advertise a business, a van with sign writing on it is a sign that moves all around the country and people see it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I had another van before, a Berlingo,
Yeah.
and I had Harrington Harrington on it. And the lad said to me, "She's will make no money from that." He was right. I made no money from it. Then he said to me about that. He said, "You'll make no money." It's totally different. It's to do with, I think for me, it's to do with the lights or something. I don't know.
Well, she does stand out. There's no doubt about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You know,
Like when
you knew it from Ballina, Darren. So you did.
But like that has changed in the last 4 years. Like he would have remembered it when I was in Ballina. There was different lights on the front of it. Like
Yeah.
there was lights on the bumper and there was different lights on the grill and whatever. Like
It wasn't too long ago now.
No.
Oh.
Boy veterinary.
Yeah. She's lovely women in there. Lovely
Yeah.
to talk to. Yeah.
Do you, you'd have regulars that you'd be delivering to and all that.
Mm.
Do you know? There's an interesting question now. Has things, people's personalities, the way that they socialise and all that, has that changed since COVID? Have you noticed that, or are people more reserved, or is the crack still good?
I still have the crack with people. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? I still have the crack. Yeah. There is some people that can be odd. You know, some people would say, "Oh, you didn't deliver my parcel." I said, "Are you sure about that?" Positive. I said, "Are you sure about that?" Positive. Well, also we go on the phone here and look at the video from my dash cam. "Oh, you did deliver it." They tried to pull a fast one on you, like.
So they are trying to say that they never got.
Yeah. Yeah.
And is that regular?
Regular enough, yeah. Like for me, like you actually have to remember nearly every parcel you deliver.
And do you have a check-in system, or how does that work? Do you have to check it off as you deliver it, or?
So I go in the morning now, tomorrow morning is going to be a big pile in the depot.
Yeah.
I'll start lining it out, so it'll be Bonnetral, it'll be Inverb, Politomus, blah, blah, blah. I'll line it all out. Then once I have that done, I get my second phone, I put all my error codes in, and then I write on the thing, 1, 2, 3. So for the last couple of days, it's been 1, 2, up as far as 140. And then I get another phone and my scanner, and then I scan everything on. So when the stuff comes into the depot, it's scanned,
Yeah.
and then I scan it. You'll get an email. Your parcel is in the van. You get an email if I don't deliver it. I had one today. I do this yesterday. I said, "Did I couldn't get you on time." I'd seen that alright, yeah. And I got to her today. She was fine about it, like.
Yeah.
But you can track everything. Like, if I scan the parcel right here at this table, the GPS will scan it above the roof here.
Ah, so it knows where you've scanned it as
Yeah.
well.
So if I scanned your parcel outside the gate, but your house is down here,
Yeah.
you will have to see that it was scanned there. So I think we have to do, scan it right outside the door.
Yeah.
So the pin will come straight in there.
Right.
One day I was scanning in the middle of a housing estate at a few different houses. I scanned them all in the same place. If you get me.
Do you ever think, though, that your every movement for the day is being monitored?
Not sure Google tells me where I've been.
Do you ever, think about that, or does it concern you, or you don't
No.
give a shit? Not a bother.
No. I love when I get the email from Google every year, in the month. Your busiest day was this. Reminds me of where I was that day. The only way you can hide it is you turn off your local notification.
What's your concern about, do you know much about this thing coming in now, the AI or that?
I don't like it.
Why?
Me and you were talking here.
Yeah.
They'll copy our voices, and
Yeah. Yes, that is a fair point.
we can't hide.
No,
Have you seen the video of Musk? I'm giving you 100,000. Click the link.
Yeah.
Did you see the video of from Michael Eire a couple of weeks ago? Taylor Swift. Vote Michael Healy-Rae.
Well, I'll tell you a more dangerous version of that.
Go on.
A social media influencer in Mexico. She was traveling to, we'll say it's Bolivia or one of those places. And what the scammers can do now is take your phone number and hijack your accounts on it, right?
Right.
And they used AI to copy her voice and send a voice note back to her parents that she had been kidnapped and to send the money to the following account or they were going to kill her. That was all the parents got. So they paid. But when they got in touch with the girl, nothing had happened. Do you know? But they had cloned her phone number and used the WhatsApp account to WhatsApp back the parents.
But how have they cloned the phone number?
Oh, well, that's happening all the time. So it is. You basically, you know how you had a data breach in the HSE?
Oh, yeah.
Right. Well, all of that information now is available on the dark web. You can buy it. So we'll say you were in the hospital and any operation or that, they took your phone number.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I'm good enough on the dark web, I can type in David Harrington until I find your details, and it'll cost me maybe 50, 60 quid to get your details. And then there's other people on the dark web who can clone that number, give you a SIM card with that number, and then you can use that number. That's 100% possible at the moment.
Have you ever been into the dark web?
No.
I don't think I would want to go in there.
No, it's a horrible, horrible place. I have one man who explained it to me, and I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to go there at all. You know, you're into horrible realms. So yeah, you know.
But they're like, there is no stopping this AI. You see all these adverts, AI chatbot and all this, and I'm like, why can't we just do it ourselves?
Yeah. Well,
There'll be a thing in a while. I won't even be driving the van. There'll be a thing coming from the sky delivering
a drone or something. Yeah. Well, you see, that's already being done in Dublin. They're trialing it in a part of Dublin because it was News Talker that I was listening to. There'll be great stuff on News Talk in the morning, early in the morning, the business shows and all that. Yeah, it's very difficult to fathom out where it's going to end and how many jobs it's going to get rid of.
But
you know,
if you were buying an old parcel, I don't think it'll take a while for it to come out here.
The rural areas especially.
Yeah.
But think of it this way. If you have a city where the vast majority of people are living closely together, like if you think of a bird's eye view, Dublin has estates where one drone could deliver to the one estate. So what you could find with the likes of yourself or that is you might be bringing a van load of stuff from the main depot to a regional depot.
Yeah.
Where they take over from that.
Yeah.
But that does away with a lot of the workforce. Do you know?
Well, online is still getting better and better every day, like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Now, when you say online, you online buying and stuff, is online shopping.
Like, I have people now that are on Dundee.
Yes.
And I had someone in Carlow there the last day. Well, lads, give me your number there. Would you bring somebody up from Killarney? I said, yeah, no problem. I said, 250. Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got back.
Yeah.
I was going to say to her, you do realise I'm driving from Killarney to Carlow for €250.
Yeah.
It was going to cost me more than that to drive it, like.
Yeah.
But you see, I had another customer then in Belmullet to go to Wexford.
Yeah.
So I was tying both of them in together.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You see, that's where you're a little bit lumbered as a one-man operation. If you have, let it be, a couple of vans on the road or a couple of trucks on the road, if you have a good fleet manager, then they know, well, John Patrick is down south today, so when that phone call comes in, instead of you having to drive from that part of the country down, you can get him to do that, you know.
Well, see, the plan I have, we'll say, is Sharon's my wife. She'll be the manager. She'll be in the office.
Yes.
I'll have someone do my faster run. I do my van jobs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
And what about maybe networking a bit with other people that's doing exactly what you're doing?
Yeah.
You know, so other one-man bands around the country that you could actually
Share work.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's the thing. I have people from all over the country ringing me, like. So I fired them to a lad down in Cork. I fired them to a lad in Wicklow. I fired them to a lad in Kerry. You know, I do travel past work on, like.
Yeah.
And then there, the last day, someone wanted me to bring something from, I don't know, it was Sligo up to Dublin. I was myself, how am I going to do this one? So I rang one of my lads in the lorry. Yeah, we can do it for you, no problem. Just get it to us in Sligo.
Yeah.
But didn't get the job afterwards because it was sold or whatever.
Yeah.
But when I put it up on my social media, any load, any road, I have a lorry company in Sligo that'll help me out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Fair play to you. I do admire you because it takes a bit of balls to do anything, you know, on the line of that. And then, as I says, the way you do handle what I'd refer to as kind of trolls and all that, you know, it takes a bit of doing, so it does. Is there any other? I want to talk to you about the radio station a bit more because we only kind of touched on it in the first hour of that. You bought that.
Yep.
So you did.
Bought it out
Yeah. What was the thinking behind buying it?
to advertise myself.
Right.
That was it. I always wanted a radio station. Don't know why.
Yeah.
So years ago, I was putting up YouTube videos. Mom and Dad buy loads of country songs. I go on my computer, upload them to YouTube. And a fella in Leeds, Jesus, 11, 12 years ago, she do a lot of music. Do you want to do a radio show? I was like, all right, so yeah. Had a clue what I was going to. Fell in love with radio. I think this is class.
Yeah.
And then joined the station I'm on now. I'm on it about 9 years. And about 2 years ago, he came to me. I'm selling it. Do you want to buy it? He goes, you're the only man to run it. I was like, thinking about it. Jeez, I don't know. So I bought it anyway. Things are going all right, like, but it needs my attention. But at the moment, is just too busy with the van.
Yeah.
So the radio station's kind of falling down, you know.
So take me through a typical day on Is Radio. What time are you on air?
So is radio at the moment. So what time is it now? So there's a lad on there at the moment until 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Then there'll be probably a pre-recorded show on.
Yeah.
During the day then we might have someone doing a live show 3 to 5 or whatever. Then another lad doing 6 to 7. Another lad 8 to 10. My goal for the radio is I want to be like a normal radio. 7 o'clock, breakfast.
Yeah.
11 to 1, afternoon, mid-morning, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Right up until midnight. That's the plan. But yeah, I would need to park up this business for a couple of days to sort all that out.
Did you ever consider doing it AI?
No.
Now, let me just put this to you.
Go on, yeah.
ChatGPT,
Yeah.
write out the host, write me a breakfast show. You have the music, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be real people. Fire her out. Lovely Irish accent. Hello, how are you all doing? I'm Margaret, your breakfast show. Ha ha ha. First song comes on. Can you imagine? We're probably at a pitch now where that could be done. That you could have a radio station and simply AI running it. And no one would be any the wiser.
But
The only way that'll get found out is with people calling in. True or false, Darren?
But were we not...
Yeah. Really not far from it.
Because when you think about radio as a concept, right?
Yeah.
So you haven't a clue if the person on the other line is there at all.
Do you know when there's a live show and do you know when there's a pre-recorded show?
No.
I do.
Yeah, but you're at it.
Yeah, yeah.
You're looking at it from the idea that you're running a station. You know these things.
I see stuff on television other people don't see. I can see the fuck-ups from RTE every day.
Yeah.
I can see the fuck-ups from Virgin Media every day.
Yeah.
And everyone is entitled to one of those, like.
Yeah.
No one can be 100% every day.
Well, don't worry, you'll see plenty of fuck ups here, David. So you. That's how you know it's real, everybody.
Do you know what I mean?
We're not robots.
Not yet, anyway.
No, but honest to God, I think it'd be a really interesting thing to do.
This is bad, you see, when people put ideas in my head. Yeah. But were we not talking how bad AI is?
We weren't talking how bad it is. I asked you where you think it's going. Personally, I think the next millionaires are the people who know how to use it. That's what I think. If you were, in the late 80s, 90s, when was the internet out first, Darren?
Early 90s, you could say.
Yeah, there was a lot of people that time saying, this is an evil thing and all the rest of it. And then if you remember when Facebook and Bebo and all them came out and people were talking about, social media and no one really understood it. And I just think AI is something that is a massive opportunity if you know how to use it. Because there's a ball of people about to lose what they thought were safe jobs. To AI.
But going back to Facebook, do you remember your life before Facebook?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
I can't.
How you do? When you were a kid.
That's about it, yeah. But we'll say just when Facebook really took off, like.
I'll tell you what I think has happened that's a real intrusion. A real intrusion is the smartphone. I remember when I had me Nokias and I'd be working in the creamery or on a building site and trying to get other bits of work going. Someone would ring you about a job, but there was no scrolling. There was no checking in on an app. Do you know?
Jeez, the Nokia 7810 was a great yoke.
Oh, you could hit a badger with it. You could. Mighty yoke altogether. No, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You weren't like the phone now. It's taken on a life of its own. Do you know, here we are tonight, right?
Yeah.
We're creating this podcast or that. We're doing this to try and have a real conversation, but ultimately it's hoping that this will be successful. Like me and Darren, tell you straight out, we started this, didn't know if it'd work, didn't know if it wouldn't work, but we said, if it got to such a pitch that me and Darren, we maybe work a 3-day week instead of a 5-day week. That'd be brilliant. Do you know?
Yeah.
But the phone opened up that opportunity. I'd be the first one, and I used to roar about it when I was in politics, or that, you need more jobs in the rural parts of Ireland. And you do. But there's woeful opportunities open now with technology if you keep at it.
Yeah. No, you've given me an idea there now. With the AI.
Like the first video, and I was fierce lucky, the first video I done in 2016 giving out about Apple or that, it just went viral, I had only, I had a Facebook account at the time and I was mates with herself and a couple of friends at home and they'd laugh at what you were saying or that, but for some reason people took to that video. And it opened up opportunities for me. I've ran in elections unsuccessfully, naturally enough, but I still was able to. And it gave you a bit of confidence that people might have heard of you and all this, It does open up opportunities for you.
Did I remember those videos now when you were going for the election?
Yeah.
Some crack.
But that's the trouble. Everyone went to some crack. No one was going, there might actually be a little bit. I might vote for that fella, yeah.
No, but the way you were...
Jizzy, some crack. No. Lunatic.
But the way you finished it off for the people that thanked you for vote, you thanked them for voting, you just had a drink. I was like, that's just madness.
Oh, that was in the well, you see, I see.
And then you disappeared.
No, that account was taken down, is right. Then I fired up another account and that was taken down. This is my latest TikTok account and she's going all right. I'm not going to go too wild on it. I signed off after the local election. I had, I think, 500 or 600 votes.
That's all you got?
Yeah, and I just said, thanks for voting for me. I was having a can of Smithwick's for myself and I just, cheers to you, move on.
And what were people saying at the door like?
The doors that I got to, it was pretty good. I remember one fella was really mad at me about immigration. He reckoned that immigration was a fantastic thing and that every country in the world had benefited from immigration, and that I couldn't name one incident in this country where immigration wasn't a good idea. And I says, well, there's 2 gentlemen in Sligo that were beheaded that would probably disagree with you, and a woman in the middle of the country. And Aisling Murphy, God bless her.
Yeah.
Little girl there last week.
Yeah.
You know? I can name a few incidents where it hasn't worked out, but...
Yeah, there is some.
Yeah.
There is some that's good, like, you know what I mean? But
of course there is. Listen, I have mates that's Muslims, I have mates that's foreigners, I dealt with Bulgarians, Romanians, you name them, I've encountered them. And thankfully a lot of the ones that I've met are 100%. But it's like anything. If you're going to just close your 2 eyes and say everything is hunky-dory, fair enough, you know.
the latest one I seen yesterday was a Ukrainian. Came in from Poland. Didn't come in from the Ukraine.
Yeah.
And he's getting loads of money, free house. He's a 6-bedroom house, to all that. When you see that when you're Irish, you're like, you know what I mean? But anyway.
Listen, David, you're doing a little bit too much noticing. That's what's going on.
That's what's coming up on my social media now.
Yeah, you're not meant to notice. No, don't with that sort of thing.
Yeah,
There'll be no more noticing from now on. You drive around and you'll deliver your fucking packages. And you don't heed it if he has an X5 parked outside with Ukrainian plates. That's none of your business.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's...
no, that's the way my social media is gone at the minute.
Yeah.
It's weird, like.
Yeah.
Why do I want to be seen there? I don't want to be seen there.
Well, do you pay attention to it when you do see it?
Well, this fella's... He went through me for a minute, like.
Yeah, well, there...
It was a couple of months ago. I had a few drinks now when I was doing the radio, because I do the radio from the house. And someone commented about how much it was costing us to have the old dogs. Do you remember that?
Yeah, well over $1 million.
Yeah, and I put it out and I cursed on the radio.
Oh, fuck.
Right? And Leb put it up. Jesus. The language from the presenter was horrible. I called him out on the radio. I said, why can't you be like everyone else? Just come to me directly. Instead of going like everyone else on the bandwagon. Oh, look what he done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He never replied to me. But yeah, people are so quick to just, oh, look at that. Couldn't actually ring me and say, Dave, you shouldn't have done that. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah.
So tell me this.
I got really bad. Like.
Is this a regular thing on the radio? Because I will tune in. I will tune in if you were just having arguments with whoever fucking.
Yeah, no, like on a Friday night, 9 to 12 now is my slot. Like it's been my slot since I started radio, and you could hear anything in that. Like
savage.
Yeah.
And do you do any unique nights? I reckon you should go AI. That's what I reckon.
Yeah.
Why don't you be the first AI radio station in the world?
Do you actually think people want to listen to that?
Who cares? I'm telling you, one of the most popular females who removes her clothes for a living is AI. And people said it. No one will want that.
Yeah.
They're at it.
I suppose it does make sense. Like if I'm driving around the van and AI is just doing a radio show for me.
Yeah.
And
to think that you can probably ask it to include the top 5 headlines from such a website.
Of course you could.
Yeah.
The current weather, and I mean, you could, once you write...
I reckon you could write that code. Yeah.
It's not even code, it's only a prompt.
Prompt.
Yeah.
But I love the fact about my station, there's no news in it.
Yeah, that's a good...
You know, the only news you get if someone posts something on social media or something, you know.
Yeah, they get the heads faked off them live on air, so they do. You rang in, you did. But I'm going to give you a piece of my mind.
No, sometimes I do speak my mind, like.
Would that not be very unique, though? You know, to have the first fully automated AI radio station?
It's probably unique, actually.
I bet you there's someone else at it.
And if they're not, they are now.
Well, think about it logically there, right? you have someone like Jerry Ryan or Gay Byrne, there'd probably be enough material over the years of theirs recorded that you could say, bring them back.
Yeah.
Have the show again.
Yeah.
Is that not mad? I reckon that's mad.
Gabo starts every Friday night now. Welcomes Patrick Keelty, and he does.
What do you think of Keelty?
I like him.
Do you like him?
The problem with people is they're just so used to Tuberty.
I don't know. Like, I seen him interviewing Pierce Morgan the other evening.
Apparently Pierce ripped him to shreds now.
Well, he didn't either, but he caught him out.
Well, I didn't see it yet.
Well, I'll tell you, Keelty basically said to what Morgan said. Morgan said some of my opinions are controversial. That's what he said.
Yeah, but that's true.
And Keelty says, no, I'll put it to you that some of your opinions are just wrong. Right?
I wouldn't have said that anyway myself.
I wouldn't have said that. But Morgan just goes, which one?
Yeah.
And that's usually, where you'd have a pretty good answer to
No,
come back with.
That's
That's where he got caught out.
that's
But
not
you
a
see,
thing to say,
Keelty was told, as far as I can see, he was told, listen, this fella's on, we don't really agree with what he's saying. Make it clear to the Irish public that he has the wrong opinion. And he ran with that.
Yeah.
Whereas what I want to do with this is just have truthful conversations, get to know people, what makes them tick, all the rest of it.
Yeah.
Like what there this evening, what you said about Eire, that is very true, that your voices can be taken.
Mm.
Do you know? Very true. People who are watching your TikTok wouldn't think that you were probably thinking about AI and that you had an opinion on it. Do you know what I mean? That's the benefit of these kind of long-form things.
That's what I like about it. Like, what I like about this, it's a conversation.
Yep.
It's been a while since I'd had a conversation with someone.
Do you ever be lonely in the van?
No.
No.
People would think that, but at least every couple of minutes I'm flashing someone. I'm scanning.
Yeah.
I'm putting on the double flashers.
And you be like me, if I'm on a long trip or that, I could be on the phone 2 or 3 times to herself at home. Do you know?
Yeah.
We're like ships in the night. She does night work and day work, and I to be gone and then bits of farming and that, and it's very hard. Sometimes you don't get enough time together, do you know?
Yeah.
Does it ever be like that for yourselves or that?
Oh, yeah. No. She'd ring me, what time are you going to be home? And I'd be like, be a couple of hours.
Hmm.
For some reason, today now, she rang me a couple of times.
Yeah.
And sometimes, I don't have time to be talking on the phone,
Yeah.
But, no, because I was a bit busy today, like.
Yeah.
I knew I was coming here.
Yeah.
Then I was over to Ballyhonus today to meet a man,
Yes.
buying an old wing.
Yeah. Oh, you were down with...
Yeah.
We have... You have it hid with your advertisements there, so you do.
Yeah.
I'm part of the Wingnut crew too, so I am.
It's a cool old crew now.
Yeah.
Stan Fix is there.
Yeah.
Falv is there, I think.
Yeah. Well, I was at his wedding in Spain.
Right, yeah.
So I was. And we didn't know each other from Adam.
Yeah.
But my missus and his missus was good mates growing up or that.
Yeah.
She says, I have to say it was one of the best weddings I was ever at.
Yeah.
And I was dragged away from it. Herself brought me back to the hotel. She reckons I was drinking far too much. And she couldn't drink because, well, you see, what should have happened was I should have let her have the drink because she knew everyone that was there.
Yeah.
But instead of that, I just went, I've caught you out lovely here now. So, oh, well, I enjoyed it thoroughly, so I did. But have you ever been to a wedding out foreign?
No.
Just they're good. That was the only one I was ever at, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, well, I'll be honest, I haven't been to a lot of weddings, no.
You're flat out on the road.
Yeah. Someone invited me to the wedding, and I was like, don't even bother, won't be able to go. Oh, just...
Flat
I'd
out.
sit in a car or whatever.
Yeah. Flat to the mat.
Yeah.
And that's all it's all about.
I have a few mottos like, drive your like late for mass.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Most things in life are simple as the facts.
Yeah. Simple as the facts is right, yeah.
And I will do any load, any road.
They're good mottos to live by too, so there. Well, listen, David, I want to say it to you, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Same.
And keep doing what you're doing, and I reckon it's going to go all right for you.
Or hopefully.
I can't interest you in smuggling, you've said no. He's going to go straight, everyone, so he is. So, to all our Patreon and Spotify listeners, thanks for being with us. Make sure you look up isradio.com. It's not AI.
Not yet, anyway.
Not yet. Well, I think we've planted the seed. So, thank you very much. God bless you all.
Good luck. That was a good chat now, was it?
You should have said the next was radio, then I, Z, Z, Z. So much